So welcome to part 2 of our We Bought a House in Northern Maine series.
Abandoned house.
Abandoned house, I'm sorry, abandoned. And let's just say that this one involves a tape measure and a hammer. I'm not afraid to use them.
As you can tell, we're ready for construction.
We are. So what we ended up doing is we had to find somebody to, well, first it was cut the grass.
Cut the grass.
And that's how we met John.
Yep.
And I went up there, in June of last year, 2023.
We bought it in March.
We bought it in March. We saw it in April. We saw what we were working with, but we knew most of it. Some new stuff gets uncovered. John found some stuff, and when I say stuff, included some pictures of the problems that we were going to have to address, and they were pretty severe, but with the right tools and the right guy, they could be removed, and new wood could be put in, which that has been done.
And something the wood up to code too, with the spacers.
We
Right.
bought it and saw it bought it beginning March, saw it at the end of March, and then you were going to go back up in June with the windows because
Right.
you were hoping we were ideally like thinking Jimmy's going to go up there by himself. And how many windows were there?
I think
like
like
24.
like 17.
17. He's like, I'm gonna fix the windows.
I'm an optimist. Let's
Have
just
we
say
ever
that.
changed a window out? No. How hard can it be? You take an old one out, you put a new one in,
Right.
and that's when you met John and you realized, wait a minute, we might need to do some structural work on the wood.
And then he started to get busy, and one of the first things that I think he took care of was the back porch.
This is a picture of the back porch after Jimmy and I secured it with the windows broken out. Here is a picture of the roof separating from the kitchen. And then here is an outside look of the damage that John discovered.
Of
Yeah.
the back porch, and so you can when we first went to look at it, we saw that it was separating from the kitchen.
From the kitchen.
And then all the windows had been shot out or
Well,
rocks thrown in them or something.
At least half of them.
damaged.
At least
Yeah.
half of them. So,
So we knew that was going to go away anyway, so we weren't really too surprised.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, all the windows on the back porch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what we found out from John was the back porch was an addition connected to an addition, meaning that the
Right,
house.
we talked about that in the first
Oh, we
one.
did?
Yeah.
So-
we'll do a quick review. for
Right.
people
So
who-
the kitchen that's there was an add-on to the original house.
Yeah.
And that was done fairly. And then on top of a fairly done addition, they added the back porch,
Right.
which was not done very well.
No, that's
and it
the
was
one
an
I was
addition on a bad addition.
Right.
So we knew when we saw it for the first time, we knew that not even for debate that was going to go. The back porch was going to go away.
Yes.
So John, so after meeting John and then coming back home, and kind of getting him with the game plan, so John does that. So John gets rid of the back porch, makes a huge difference. So here are some photos of the back porch being dismantled by John.
How long did that take?
I believe I think it took him a couple days to take it apart. You know, obviously there's a certain way of doing it so it doesn't fall down on you
But look how
as you're
nice
doing
it
it. Right, and
Looks so much better already.
so much better right there, definitely.
Oh, and then look, the rainbow at the end of your dumpster.
Rainbow at the end of your dumpster. That's
Good
probably
luck.
dumpster number 1 of 7. And then he slowly starts to work on the water damage.
Yes, as you can see in the photos we're going to insert, especially when he was taking out the windows. And we expected this. We
Right.
would have been shocked
Right.
if he's like, there's
Remember, seven
perfect.
or 8 years of abandoned,
Right.
not lived in.
So a
So
lot of damage underneath the window part.
right, but just
But
wood,
that's all can be fixed.
and it was,
so,
and it's been
right.
fixed. So John took care of that and just slowly started putting in the windows, and that's when we kind of started putting our plan together as far as, well, we got to get this secure. So he got me in contact with a roofer. So we got a new roof put on it.
And why did you pick a metal roof? Why did you decide? Why not just go again?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I like metal roofs. I like the colors of
They're not
them.
very popular around here, though.
I know they are.
Are they?
Well,
I don't really look at roofs.
no, I mean, I see
Maybe
enough.
they are.
I see enough. I mean, it might be more popular up there. But I just kind of got hung up on a metal roof, and I hung up on a color. I just thought we could work from that as far as. So we just wanted to get a new roof.
Start
And-
from the top down. Get it
Well,
safe.
and get the windows replaced, get the wood, the damaged wood replaced, and just get it so it's outside it's solid, right? New doors, new windows, new roof. And since we decided to get that a new roof was necessary,
Right.
John got me in contact with a guy who specializes in metal roofing, and just so you know, I wasn't here for any of this. So John was my contact point. John was my everything. I'll be honest.
Wait, I thought I was your everything.
Well, yeah, after John. because I was back home and I was
Things needed to get done. We would love to be up there, but
sure. But we do have stuff to do here. So so John had the roofer come over for an estimate, and the gentleman said that since he was on the roof, he noticed that the chimney is looking pretty rough.
Oh, yeah.
So you put a new roof on any house, and you don't want to have the roof's beautiful, but that chimney looks terrible.
What's a pile of bricks?
Yeah. So and that's kind of how it was. It was in pretty bad shape, but it was salvageable. It was something that just needed repointed and just cleaned up. And he, of course, did a wonderful job. So it's a good.
Did he do that too?
He did. He actually mentioned it.
Jeez.
While I'm up here, I can take care of this roof too.
Nice.
So he took care of obviously the new roof and the chimney, and then that's when it kind of came up as far as the barn, because we have a detached barn / garage. That was structurally good, but did we want to put a roof on that just to keep that dry while we start putting stuff in there? And it was just like, might as well.
Yeah, it's going to have to be done eventually. So.
Right. So the barn's got a new roof, the house has a new roof, and we're starting to get to that point where it's secure and not taking in water and keeping the water where it belongs. That's on the outside of the house. The roof that was on there was in actually decent shape.
Yeah, you had mentioned that.
So what happens with a metal roof, which is kind of exciting, at least for us, is they put down lath on top of the existing roof, which was a shingle roof, which was, like I said, in decent condition, probably had a few years left on it. So they put down lath, and then they simply put the metal roof on top of that. So in theory, it's like a roof on top of a roof.
Right.
And the original roof, which was the shingle roof, was in decent shape anyway. So it's like a brand new roof on top of a roof that was already pretty okay.
And then he took down the back porch first.
So he took down the
then
back
did
porch.
the windows and doors.
Well, then he started picking away. He just started picking away at the windows. Like I don't know if he prioritized the ones that he knew, or maybe I think in some of the pictures that we saw, like, ooh, that's pretty rough looking.
These pictures here were taken. Isn't that, Jimmy, the porch area here?
Actually, that's right inside the back door.
Oh, there's going into the basement. So
right.
we do still have this wall, and you can see a little bit of the wall.
Right.
You can see some insulation there, but when Jimmy takes down the walls on the main part of the house, he said, "What did you say? Not a lick of insulation."
No insulation.
They did all their insulation in this one area of the house. It's kind of funny.
Right.
And I wonder if there was any upstairs, because I know John cleared the upstairs out for us.
I don't think there was.
So maybe this was older, so that's why there's insulation here. But as you can see, here's severe damage that needed to be fixed.
Like the wood was so
I know the front
rotted.
one, the front window, that was you could see it on the outside. It was damaged on the window.
Right. So I think he just picked a method and started working, taking the old windows out. Of course, we had a dumpster deliver. We've had a few since then, and he started taking the windows out, putting them in the dumpster, assessing the rain damage, and rebuilding the window frames and the walls. Not really the walls, but the window frames and just whatever needed new wood. I mean, he just got rid of he cut out junk wood, and he put in new wood, and then he put in the windows that I had brought up with me, and he just kind of slowly worked away at it. And that's when we originally thought, I think we said in part one, that we were going to keep the kitchen.
Yes.
I know a lot of you commented how
you
like the cabinets and all that.
We did too.
Here are some pictures of when we first saw the kitchen. We really, really liked the look of it, wanted to keep it. It had these really cool little features. You can see here, look what comes out. Look, that's so cool, a trash can. And we had all intents and purposes of finishing it, sanding it down, but there was just too much damage behind the cabinets. It was probably a good thing that John found that out, because we would have been living with moldy walls, basically.
Right.
But I mean, those cabinets are pretty
It did have a cool look to it. We planned on keeping it for sure, because how can you not look at it? I mean, it just needs cleaned up a little bit, but we'll bring it back. You'll see something very similar in the finished product. Yeah, we did too. But it ended up coming to be, we thought we were going to go in this direction, and then with John doing what he was doing with fixing some of the windows, and some of the windows were in the bathroom, in the kitchen, that he discovered that there might be foundation issues with the kitchen. We're
going to leave you with some footage off of Jimmy's phone of the house as when we when we first saw it, just to give you a better layout of what we started with and the progress we're making and where we're going to eventually end up. We hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned because major changes are coming. Take care and we'll see ya!